Hi, I'm Brian James. Today I wanted to share with you some ways that you can expand and deepen your pranayama practice. If you're watching this video, I'm guessing that you've already been introduced to basic pranayama practices and you're comfortable with them. And if not, I'd recommend that you go back and do the Intro to Pranayama class that I've uploaded. In this video, I wanted to introduce you to a few different techniques that you can apply to the alternate nostril or Nadi Shodhana pranayama practice. The first is bandha, the second is kumbhaka, and the third is introducing mantra into your pranayama practice. So to begin with, bandha can be interpreted as physio-energetic locks in the body. And in the yoga texts, there are different esoteric explanations of why we do this in order to contain and to move prana through the central channel. But there's also very practical reasons why we might practice bandha. So I'll be talking about two basic bandhas that we'll use in the practice. The first is Jalandhara bandha, which is sometimes just called the chin lock, because we engage it by lowering the chin toward the chest or toward the breastbone. And that has the effect of allowing us to hold the breath in, so no air can escape out the throat. So that's containing prana, or the breath, at the top. And the second bandha that we'll be utilizing in this is mula bandha, or the root lock. And we do this by engaging the whole pelvic floor and lifting it up. So if we think of the pelvic floor as a diaphragm, which it is, but it's a whole group of muscles, I want to think about engaging it and also lifting up. So we're engaging the muscles that we use to stop ourselves from urinating. We're also engaging the anal sphincter and then the pelvic floor. So you want to feel that you're squeezing those muscles in and up in the whole pelvic floor region. So at the top, we've got Jalandhara bandha, creating a seal, and then we've got Mula bandha at the bottom with this lifting feeling. So you could think about drawing prana upwards, but there are also just physical reasons why we might practice Mula bandha. You think about continence, the ability to hold your urine, and we can also think about sexual function, how that might help our sexual function, whether we're a male or female. So those are a few reasons why you might practice this. And I invite you just to explore it and to be gentle with yourself, especially if you're not used to engaging these muscles at first. So the way that we employ the bandhas in the alternate nostril breathing, at first we'll explore retaining the breath on inhalation. So we will breathe in through the left nostril, filling ourselves up, and to engage the bandha, close both nostrils, lower the chin toward the chest, engage mula bandha, and then we're in breath retention, which is called kumbhaka. Kumbhaka, you could translate it as full like a pot. So we're filling ourselves with prana, we're holding the prana in, we're concentrating it in, and then release and continue the alternate nostril breathing as we've done in the past. So the thing that we're really adding here is the breath retention with bandha. And in the breath retention, I like to recite a mantra. So you can recite any prayer or mantra that you like. In this practice, I'll suggest that you just recite the simple mantra, present moment, perfect moment. So the way the sequence goes is we breathe in, hold the breath, engage the bandhas, and then mentally recite the mantra, present moment, perfect moment. Release and continue like that. The other thing that I want to introduce you to is a way of counting the rounds of pranayama. So if you've got all this other stuff going on, the last thing we want to do is have to try to keep track of what round we're on. So I employ a technique of counting with the hand. So if you're controlling your nostrils with your right hand, use your left hand to count. And if you'll notice, you've got 12 segments in your fingers. So these 12 finger pads. And we use our thumb to count using those segments or pads. So the way I like to do it is start at the base of the little finger. So placing my thumb on that pad, that's round 1. When I move to round 2, I just move my thumb. I don't even have to think about it. So the thumb just does the counting for me. So I go 1, 2, 3, and then I like to move in a counterclockwise spiral. So if I were to do that now, I'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then down the index finger, 7, 8, across, 9, 10, 11, 12. So starting at the base of the pinky finger, you go up across the top pads of the fingers, down the index finger, and then toward the center, and finishing on the second segment of the second finger. So you make this counterclockwise spiral in. And that'll be 12 rounds, which is a great amount to practice pranayama. So for this practice, we'll just do 6 rounds. Begin by sitting up nice and tall. Find a stable, comfortable seat. I like to use a cushion or a block underneath me, give some support to my hips. Main thing is we want to feel free in our torso and chest area. When we're doing pranayama, we want to establish our asana, establish a steady, stable, comfortable seat, so we don't really have to think about our posture. We can focus more on just the breath. So we're taking our awareness a little deeper. We'll start with 30 rounds of Kapalabhati, which we've covered in other videos. And that just helps us to clear out the nasal passages, helps to bring in a little more lightness and energy. So we'll begin. Join me when you're ready. Take a deep breath in. Jalandhara bandha, bring the chin down toward the chest. Mula bandha, hold the breath. Lift your chin and release. Okay, now 6 rounds of Nadi Shodhana. Remember, counting with your thumb on the finger pads. Right hand controls the nostrils. Starting with the left nostril, right nostril is closed. Inhale for a count of 4. Inhaling. Close both, chin down, Mula bandha, present moment, perfect moment. Lift the chin, release out the right nostril. And we'll count 6 to 8 on the exhale. Inhale right for 4. Close both, bandhas, present moment, perfect moment. Exhale left. Second round, move your thumb, inhale left.
Hold, present moment, perfect moment. Exhale right, counting to 8. Inhale right for 4. Kumbhaka, present moment, perfect moment. Exhale left for 8. Round 3, moving your thumb. Inhale 4. Kumbhaka, hold with mantra. Lift the chin, exhale right. Inhale right. Hold with mantra. Exhale left. Round 4, inhale left. Hold, recite the mantra, present moment, perfect moment. Release, exhale right. Inhale right. Hold, pelvic floor, chin lock, reciting the mantra. When you release, release Mula Bandha, release Jalandhara Bandha, exhale. Next round, 5th round. Hold both. Exhale right. Making sure your shoulders are relaxed, jaw relaxed. Inhale right. Hold both, bandhas, mantra. Release. Exhale left. Last round, thumb to the index finger. Hold. Exhale right. Inhale right. Hold. Present moment, perfect moment. Exhale left. Complete exhale. Release your hands to your lap. Observe your breath. Notice if the breath is balanced between both nostrils. Notice the quality of your mind. Notice the sensations in your body. Give a little internal smile. Present moment, perfect moment. Okay, so if you need to, go back and review the techniques. It may seem at first like you're doing quite a lot, but that's just because it's new. With practice, it'll become second nature, and you'll be able to really get into the practice. So we're utilizing all of the techniques in order to bring more awareness to the breath and to bring more awareness to the effects that the breath practice has on us, physically, mentally, emotionally. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks so much for giving this a try.